Today's guest is Brenda Brix. Here's our job talk with an interior designer.
Welcome to the Job Talk podcast, where we talk with people who love their jobs. Our guests open up about their challenges, surprises, and secrets to success in their industries. Through conversation, we explore their careers, past work experiences, and the education that got them to where they are now. This is the shortened version from our in-depth conversation. Please visit thejobtalk.com to find the full episode.
Can you take us through a typical day? What's your day-to-day like in your work?
Well, as I'm, the principal designer owner, so I would say I always check in with my team first thing in the morning. And it's a lot of usually meetings with clients, site meetings, outsourcing materials, in the office, either overviewing projects and where things are at, drafting, marking up a lot of drawings so that my other designers can continue on with their role. A lot of time spent on the phone as well, also between the client and the contractor, just to make sure, again, that information is continued through. So every day is completely different, and it's a lot of days on the road in the car.
What do you love about your job?
Changing people's lives. Like I said, I always said home is a refuge, and the fact that we can turn somebody's home into their refuge and how their family uses it. Also, a lot of the times we're working with people that want to live in place, and as their family grows, continue to use their home, and we're able to accommodate that. It's awesome.
What are some of the challenges in your job?
I say the biggest challenge is being the mediator, the therapist. So you're kind of the go-between between the contractors, trades, their clients, the clients themselves, their relationship, their budget. It's a lot of psychology, therapy running through every aspect of it. It's a stressful time for people. It's a big investment. And there's always hiccups in a project. We can't control conditions on site a lot of the time and that kind of thing. So it's just navigating that stress for everybody and making sure everybody has the proper information and support where they need.
What advice would you give to somebody interested in a career in interior design?
Spend a lot of time job shadowing. People in the industry, people in the trades. There's so many different facets of interior design. I would say it's important to really figure out what avenue you want to take with it, whether it's full-on interior design like we do versus just, you could get into doing cabinet design, just the drafting side, just doing the sourcing, and also looking at size of company you would want to work for, whether it's a small company like mine versus a really large firm, or ultimately your own company, and how, if that's really the avenue that you want to take. And
do you have any advice you can offer? Let's say if somebody was applying to your company for a position as an interior designer, what kind of tips or tricks could you give them in the interview process?
It's a really important, I think, about you're a person that is constantly wanting to learn and absorbing information. Our industry is constantly evolving, and you do have to keep up with all of that all the time. Not just design trends and everything else, but construction standards and the material standards and, our environmental impact, even like, especially right now with climate change and sustainability, that's changing, that's revolutioning our industry. So really being adaptable to that. For a company like mine, you really have to know every facet because we're small. So it's important that you can learn or you've got your fingers in everything and your portfolio is strong. I would say going to a bigger company, again, it would be more important to talk about what you really are strong at doing, the one thing you're really strong at doing, because they're usually looking for a smaller scope of work for somebody. So make sure, again, that's the scope of work that you're strong with.
Thank you for tuning in to the Job Talk podcast. For more information, please visit us at thejobtalk.com.